Oh my god. Ah! She did the chromatic thing. Oh my god, I can't. It's so subtle, but it's so good. Ladies, gentlemen, MBs, welcome back to another reaction. Today, we are going to be reacting to Positions by Ariana Grande. I'm not going to waste too much time on this introduction part because, again, I probably said this in the last installment of my Ariana Grande series here, but we're slowly chipping away at my exposure to Ariana Grande. We did 4 albums, or 3 albums thus far. This will be the 4th. In this order, we've done Eternal Sunshine, Thank You Next, Sweetener, and now we're on to Positions. So, a little bit kind of wacky sequencing, but I promise you we'll get to them all. But this is just the way we're doing it. So, but yeah, I feel like Ariana has been an artist that I've done probably the most on this channel thus far, just because I feel like she's been consistently great. So I'm here to come back and react to her again, but I was already kind of planning to do this video around this time, but it's only fitting that I do this now because Paddle just got announced this week, as we can see right here. Trust will be there when that comes out, but for right now we got to get through our backlog here. But yeah, as per usual, let's just get into the brief background spiel. So if you've been around the block, you know I don't read the Genius for the lyrics. I will read the Genius real quick here just to get a little bit of a background, maybe to see if we can kind of pick up on some sort of info on where Ariana's at the recording of this album. But otherwise, we're gonna make our own interpretations, very music focused first, and then we kind of get brought into the world of the lyrics and kind of touch on that second. So is what it is, just how we do things. Okay, more than 1 year after the release of her record-breaking 5th studio album, Thank You Next, Ariana Grande returns with her 6th studio album, Positions. This album was released on October 30th, 2020 through Republic Records. On the album, Ariana explores themes of love, sex, trust, and falling in love. Ariana takes listeners on the journey of hesitantly falling in love after previously being hurt by it, while expressing her sexual needs and desires with graphic images and metaphors. Okay, some promotion stuff. Something about a tweet from The Weeknd. So just want to note real quick here, it looks like we do have a couple features, notably being The Weeknd, Doja Cat, and Dolla. So I'm here for all those features. But as far as the Genius goes, that's really it. I'm gonna do this a little bit out of order here, but let's look at the artwork. Kind of giving like an old school-ish kind of hairdo. I don't know totally what to make of that. Obviously, we got a little bit of some like film grain sort of filtering thing going on here too, with the kind of the coloring too. I don't know what to make of it. I feel like sometimes for these reactions, I look at the album artwork just to try to see if we can extrapolate anything from it. But as far as we know right now, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna keep things classy. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're gonna subvert expectations here, and maybe that's what the artwork's giving. But yeah, I suppose, again, I don't know totally where she's at in her life. I know we got a little bit of background here from the Genius, but obviously she went through a lot during Sweetener and Thank You Next Time. This is a year after that, so I'm curious how much has kind of changed in the meantime in that 1 year. It seemed like Thank You Next and Sweetener were kind of more cathartic release albums, and maybe Positions is maybe like truly settling and moving on from the events that affected her during those times. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully, again, I feel like a lot of my initial reactions or post-album reactions, I suppose, to Thank You Next and Sweetener were, I hope she's in a better place, and I suppose we'll find out if that was the case. Whatever. One last thing real quick before we just get right into this. This video, as all of them, are uploaded early on Patreon, unedited, so if you want to check that out, links will be down below. But in addition to this video unedited, I did just in the past week react to the Excuse Me, I Love You live performance. So if you want to check that out, that's on there exclusively. Same deal, links down below. And again, you get all my other reactions unedited, including all the other Ariana reactions, and you see the Pedal reaction when that comes out unedited in the future. So do it if you like, if you want to check that out. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. It's more than enough. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get in track 1, Shut Up, which is what I should do to start this damn video. Track 1, Shut Up, Ariana Grande, bam. Strings. I'm really picking up that she really loves strings. I feel like some artists have like a really notable key instrument, and I feel like violins and like string arrangements is Ariana's thing. So don't be sad for me. Ooh, cool chord. How you been spending your time? How you been using your time? Nice. No, this chord here, I really, really like. I love these string textures too. These like lower pizzicato strings, keeping things super duper light for her vocals just to glide on top of. Yeah, you hear some kind of plucking in the background.
How you be using your tongue? You be so worried about mine. Can't even get yourself none. No, you sound so dumb. You know you sound so dumb.
The harmonies.
So maybe you should shut up.
Nice little chromatic downward motion there. Whoa, we just got transported? Okay. Okay, I love this. It's like a storybook opening, but some modern production flair. Oh my god. We're warping down. Okay. Yeah, I think my comment right at the end here about this kind of sounding like a storybook kind of opening, I think kind of fits this kind of vibe here of this love energy that the background provided a little bit. So gonna be kind of looking out for that. But yeah, this is just kind of a great opener. I don't know. I feel like some openers I feel like have the function of just purely being an opener, just some musical ideas, but maybe not real listenable. I feel like this does a great job of being an opener, kind of setting the tone lyrically, harmonically, musically, instrumentally, whatever. And also feels like has the bones to stand alone as its own song. So I think this was a fantastic opener, but let's hear how we kind of transition. Now, spoiler, I have heard this song. It's a banger, but we're gonna vibe out. That's why we do these reactions, because despite me hearing the song, I did not hear that lyric. Okay, let's just run this from the top.
You might think I'm crazy, the way I've been craving. If I put it quite plainly, just give me them babies.
That's a crazy line.
What you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't wanna keep you up, but show me, can you keep it up? Cause then I'll have to keep you up.
I love this like call and response thing she did in the last song too, but
I've been drinking coffee. I've been eating healthy.
She's doing like these harmonies.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35.
This is like the most direct I feel like I've.
Can you stay up all night?
Maybe not. I don't know.
30 for 35.
I feel like she was pretty direct in some of the other songs we've heard, but I mean, come on. The song's called 34 plus 35.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight.
I love that we're still keeping like this pizzicato string thing going on here, but I'm gonna run this back. I love that the instrumentation is doing the kind of same stuff from the intro, so we're already kind of getting repeated instrumentation theming, right? But I love that we get in this hard-hitting 808, classic single material, but we're still doing this like light string arrangement thing going on with her vocals, which again I think just they marriage perfectly. Let's run this verse back.
Need a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'ma leave it open like a door, come inside it. Even though I'm wavy, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick, no. Got the neighbors yelling earthquake. 12.5 when I make the best shake. Put it down heavy.
This might be another reaction where I turn into a tomato because I'm blushing the whole time. I might not even have so much to say about the lyrics, just because she's really spelling it out here.
Such a dream come true. Make a bitch wanna hit snooze. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight. 30 for 35.
No shit. Yeah, I feel like I said most of my thoughts is kind of in the middle. Again, I think as far as bangers go, Ariana kind of knows how to make a single. It's kind of no surprise. If we're looking at the streams here, I mean, we got 1 billion positions. We got 1 billion and some change. So kind of no surprise. But yeah, she knows what to do with her vocals. I ain't got too much to say about that song lyrically because, again, she pretty much left nothing to dissect. She left it so out there. But I guess while we're on the topic, again, while I have said I have heard this song in the middle, I do want to do a disclaimer. I have heard Positions as well. Obviously, it has 1.7 billion streams, so yeah, probably have heard it. I forget what music video it is. For me, not having too much Ariana exposure, there is one music video I always get recommended, and this was even before I think I had the channel, really. I always would watch this music video just because I thought it was a really cool music video. Is it the Positions Live one? Yeah, where she's like in like the woods or whatever, and she's like doing like the vocal chop thing. Fire. I was on that before anything else Ariana related. Again, my Ariana lore is so out of order, but that's just incredible. So, unfortunately, have had Positions, spoiled for me. But I haven't heard Motive with Doja Cat, or even the Weeknd song or the Dolla song, which I think are some crazy big features that I just am kind of shocked I haven't heard. So, let's move on. Let's get into track 3, Motive, featuring Doja Cat. Let's see what they kind of do together. Ooh! Okay, we're straying a little bit away from the strings. Maybe not, there's kind of something in the background, but... Cause I see you trying, subliminally trying to see if I'm gonna be the one to say you're wrong. I admit it's exciting. 3C bass with a... Okay, we're going to halftime now? But before I lead you on, baby, tell me what's your motive? Oh, okay. What's your motive? What's your motive? So tell me what's your motive? What's your motive? I talk about this a lot, but I think this is a fantastic song 3. I'll touch on that later. I could cut bullshit out from a mile away. The call and response thing again? Keep coming back for me. I'd have to curb you if you just can't talk straight. So say what you mean, cause you might cause I see I like there's even like a call and response, like it's one line, but I like this call and response even with like her harmonies. Like, who's doing that? Like, I don't think that's a string. I think it's like a vocal in the background. I'm curious what that is. Okay, alright, Doja. You treat me like gold, baby. Now you wanna spoil me. Did you want a trophy or you wanna sport me, baby? Want me on your neck, cause you wanna respect, cause you fighting some war, baby. Well, I had to bring the fists out, had to put a wall up, but don't trust phonies, baby. Yeah, you gotta tell me what's your motive, baby. Cause you got your candy on your arm. No need to sugarcoat. Okay.
Say what you want, I need.
That was a good line.
Can you promise me you'll bring it all tonight? Cause I need you to be wise. Tell me everything that's on your mind. I really like that there's not just like a halftime thing going on just for like. Hang on, let's ride. Okay, quick pause. I really love that there's so much variety in the kind of tempo throughout the song. They could have easily have done, the whole song kind of this more upbeat, housey adjacent vibe, and then just do like a whole like Doja Cat's verse could have been all like the halftime thing. But I really like that they kind of just like, regular time, halftime. I like that variety. But again, going back on my comment earlier about why I think this was a fantastic track 3, I think this did a good job of keeping the momentum up. I talk about this a lot with album sequencing, so if you've heard me say it before, forgive me, but it bears repeating. I think this was a great job with the halftime because I think the halftime kind of provides a little bit of a reprieve from the last song especially. But again, it wasn't entirely slowed down because we had these kind of spurts of the little bit more upbeat, energetic moments. And again, we can't be... album mode is not to be
fully bangers. And what I mean by that is, I mean, like, it can't be 100% energy all the time, right? I think some of the beauty in albums are some more slower cuts and some different genres and some other tones and stuff that, you know, the artist maybe would want to put out that maybe is not a single. To quote Frank Ocean, the best song wasn't the single. And that's sometimes true. I feel like sometimes the best songs aren't the singles. I feel like that was kind of a great demonstration of that, of kind of providing some kind of different textures. So that being said, with this kind of ebb and flow with being a little bit more picked up in tempo and a little bit slower, I'm not really sure where we're going to kind of take track 4. We can, again, this is really going to go either complete opposite ways. Either we're going to pick up the energy like crazy or we're going to slow things down. I feel like we're going to slow things down to maybe we're going to slow things down with the Weeknd. I don't know. A slowdown is inevitable. I'm predicting it. But let's get into track 4, just like magic. Find out how we kind of lead in from there.
Wake up in my bed, I just wanna
Okay, no.
good day. Think it in my head, then it happens how it should. Ay, 12 o'clock, I gotta see me tonight.
Wow.
Meditation at like 1:30. Then I ride to the studio.
2-chord thing?
Listening to some shit I wrote. The karma, my aesthetic. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.
I love this sound palette here.
I finessed it. Take my pen and write some love letters to heaven. Just like magic, just like magic. Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. Just like magic, I'm attracted.
Right.
I get everything I want cause I attract it. Looking at my phone but I'm trying to disconnect it.
Real?
Read a fucking book, I be trying to stay connected.
Real?
It's tricky at the top, gotta keep a slim ego for a thick wallet. Losing friends left and right, but I just ain't a loving light. The karma, my aesthetic.
The lady's coming.
Clear, that's why I'm so magnetic. Manifested, I finessed it. Take my pen and write some love letters to heaven. Just like magic.
We gotta run that back. Hang on. That was really cool. That was a me going, oh, about music production moment. But like, hear how wide and like the soundscape is so full here, and then her vocal gets super duper dry, no reverb, just right in the center, full attention, and then we hear that silence, and then we get boom, opened up again. Listen, cool stuff going on here.
Conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic. Manifested, I finessed it.
Super wide mix.
And then write some love letters to heaven. Just like magic, just like magic. Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. Ay, just like I don't wanna waste your time on some dumb shit. Password to your phone, you can miss me with that shit. Read just on your brain, we gon' make some new habits. Just like magic, just like magic, just like magic.
Okay, I love this bridge section here. I honestly love this song. I think actually this might be my number 2 so far. Second to 34, 35. Just because I think this job does a really great job. Okay, 1, subject matter. It's a manifestation banger. Love that. And 2, this song does a really great job of letting Ariana's vocal shine, and it allows me to not be so zoomer and to actually focus on it. Like, for example, like this bridge here, I was kind of geeking out about the bridge because I feel like it really kind of stripped things back in terms of instrumental. Yeah, we had this, the big bass, but there's no kind of really crazy top end going on, so it allows Ariana's harmonies to kind of take the spotlight here, and I think that's ultimately kind of what she does the best. So I'm just gonna run this back and we'll kind of let this kind of lead out here. Yeah, hear how dense these harmonies are. Yep. Already singing it? Already catchy?
I get everything I want 'cause I attract.
Okay, and a quick little instrumental outro. Ooh. Little granulated texture thing. Oh, and a true fade out here. Okay, we're really getting old school with the cover art, and now we're doing the fade out. Okay. That was a banger. I don't know why this one kind of doesn't have more streams. I feel like here's me playing Stream Detective as per usual, but I think it's important sometimes, and I think it's fun to predict and kind of theorize why things are the way they are. But yeah, I think that one should deserve a little bit more love. I feel like we're kind of flying through these songs thus far. I feel like a lot of these songs really haven't been that long. They're all kind of like 2 minutes and some change. There's a couple 3-minuters, but we don't have a single song over 4 minutes. So I suppose that was maybe my only gripe so far, is I feel like maybe this song could have been maybe a little bit longer. But to be fair, I think you can make also the argument. I'm going to make the argument. I'm going to hold the stance. I think the song also, though, while I would want it to be longer, I think it did what it needed to do and got the hell on with it. So I think as a songwriter, respect that as well, that she kind of knows when to kind of reel it in. So I feel like I've been seeing a lot of reception of people not being the biggest fan of this album so far. Feels like we're kind of in a oops all bangers territory. Maybe they don't want to see Ariana winning. I don't know. This might be a classic example of people being like, I know I mentioned Frank Ocean earlier, but I'm going to mention him again, of people being like, damn, I wish my artist was in a certain mindset so they can keep making, bangers or whatever. And it's like, let the artist make whatever feels right in the moment, and maybe don't pray for the artist's downfall, and maybe pray that they want to just let them make some hits. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just blows my mind. It boggles the mind. But anyways, I'm going to give the soapbox here. Let's get into track 5 off the table with The Weeknd. Ooh. Yeah. 100% expecting things to really slow down with The Weeknd. Come on.
Will I ever love the same way again? Will I ever love somebody like the way I did you? Never thought you'd be so damn hard to replace.
Cool bass.
I swear I don't mean to be this way. If I can't have you, is love completely off the table?
Okay.
So I sit this one out and wait for the next line. Am I too cold? Am I
Ooh, nice guitar.
nice?
Good chord there too, and harmonies. Hang on, let me catch the lyrics real quick. I feel like I've been a little bit production focused, mostly on this album, but I feel like these couple lines here kind of reeled me in. Okay.
Do I sit this one out and wait for the next line?
That was a great line.
Might not be quite yet healed already. So let me go too steady. But I just wanna know, is love completely off the table? Will you be there? Can I still have you?
I love where this. I'm loving the sequencing of this album. I love where this sits in this album sequencing though.
Just wanna know, is love completely off the table? Will you be there? Yes, I will be there for you. Can I still have you?
Okay, I hear you in the background there. Okay, getting a little bit to a groove with the vocals here. Nice, I like the way the vocals went down there. Oh, and the Weeknd vocals too. They're alting right now. Wow, I think some of the clearest, crisp vocals I feel like we've gotten so far as a performance goes. Okay, we're getting some of the strings again. Okay, I might be a little controversial here, but please kind of hear me out. I'm a little bit mixed on this song. I think this is a case where I can appreciate the song, but maybe there's some parts that aren't totally for me, and that's just a little bit more subjective. On one hand, I think this song does a fantastic job of painting where Ariana... I mentioned earlier about the album sequencing and kind of where this song plays into that. I feel like how we kind of led into this album was just so overly confident, overly, you know, arguably like hypersexual kind of mentality. And I like that this kind of like grounded us a little bit. Actually, I wouldn't even say a little bit. I feel like it kind of did. So I think it's good to kind of paint. Listen, Ariana's not manic here. You know, we're still kind of getting in touch with kind of some of our previous feelings. So obviously, again, there's still quite some things that are going to be kind of popping up that maybe were addressed previously, but that will kind of unearth themselves, or that things that she's kind of actively dealing through at this time. You know, obviously it's not 100% sunshine and rainbows, right? So as far as the messaging front, I think the song really does a great job of kind of painting where she's at in this album, in this time period, etc. I think also another pro as well. I think both The Weeknd and Ariana's performances were incredible. I think these might have this might have some of like Ariana's most highlight performances on this album thus far. Mind you, we're only on track 5. And The Weeknd, I think, did a great job complimenting her as well. But again, kind of a little bit of a personal thing. I know we mentioned on, what was it? Just the last song, Just Like Magic, how I feel like something stripped back to allow more room for the vocals to kind of take center stage. This was that 100%, but I feel like things were maybe stripped back a little bit too much. I feel like this might be a grower. This might be a grower for me. Not saying I hate it. If anything, again, I just sung its praises, so please don't shoot me down for this. But I think I just might need a little bit more. Listen, I mention this quite a bit. Sometimes I feel like I got a camera on me, right? And it's me doing the reaction thing, right? And I feel like there's just some songs that are not supposed to be listened to in this scenario. And I feel like this is one of them. I feel like this is going to be like a song that might hit on like a late night drive, or like there's just some circumstantial things with some of these songs. I feel like this is that song. So I'm going to put it on the back burner as far as vibe goes. But as far as subject matter and performance goes, can't complain. If this is your favorite song, I can agree on those fronts. But bada bing, bada boom. So, all right, let's keep rolling. Let's get into track 6, 6:30. Is this a time? Is this I don't know. 6:30, track 6.
I know I be on some bullshit. No, I be driving you crazy, but I know you love
super unique backing.
For a minute. So come here and give me some kisses.
Ooh.
You know I'm very delicious. You know I'm very impatient. Might change my mind, so don't keep me waiting. Are you down? What's up? Are you down? What's up? Are you down?
This kind of reminds me of another Ariana song, but I can't recall, but
you be on some bullshit. Act so possessive and crazy. But I
love this backing. This backing is so unique.
Show me you're ugly. And maybe that's just how it's supposed to be. I'm the release you adore
nice.
Me. And you wonder, baby, if I'm gonna stay. Even if one day you lose it and go crazy. I know this shit gonna hurt me. Just wanna ask you directly. Or let me know if you're ready. Are you down? What's up?
Maybe I'm doing a little bit of a premature pause. I'm just gonna kind of make a note here about. I'm not totally sure where this is gonna take off. I'm really trying to. I feel like there's some albums also that latch on to a specific instrument and are trying to say something with it. And I'm really trying to pay attention closely to the string usage here and when it's kind of being used. Not sure if there's a bigger picture. Maybe she just likes the way it sounds. I don't know. But I think also that's something really interesting is the way it's kind of being like chopped and manipulated as well. Like there's some like really interesting like granulated string things going on in the background here that only happened for like a couple seconds, especially on this song. But let's put a little musical pin on that. Maybe we'll touch back on that. But just something to note. I feel like in these more forward songs, we're getting more of these more movie string arrangements. The pizzicato strings again. Ooh, the dissonant chord to resolve.
What you gonna do when I'm bored and I wanna play video games at 2 a.m.? What if I need a friend? Where you at till the
Goosebumps.
end? Am I in
running it back.
What you gonna do when I'm bored and I wanna play video games at 2 a.m.? What if I need a friend? Where you at till the end? Am I enough?
That vocal in the background is crazy.
When I'm old and stuck, we still have a
Nice.
crush. Are you down? Are you down? What's up? Are you down?
That bridge really sold the song for me. Oh, I love it. I love the delivery here. Okay, and we're ending the way we started. As far as backing and the instrumental goes for this song, pretty wacky. But of course, as we kind of picked up, we kind of went back to, Ariana, classic Ariana stuff, doing her thing. But yeah, that bridge section, I was a little, I don't want to say I was on the fence so far in kind of the first section. I was like, another R&B, kind of album cut vibe. Cool. I'm cool with it, but I feel like there, maybe wasn't anything crazy standout, but that bridge made me like totally backtrack what I was going to say about that. I hope she does more bridges on this album. I don't know. I feel like we haven't really had too many crazy, like reharmonized, adventure bridges, but like we need more of that. We need more of that. Cause again, I think her vocals do a fantastic job. Not just her lead vocal, but her harmonies as well really do a fantastic job handling these chord changes as well. And the way that bridge transitioned directly back into the chorus section, perfect. Also, again, I like the delivery change also on the second pass here on the outro too. I think that also just that variety really kind of spiced things up for me too. So let's get into track 7. Let's keep moving. We're close at the halfway point. Track 7. Safety Net featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Again, don't believe I've heard this one, but let's keep her rolling. Ooh.
How we get here so damn fast. Only you could tell me that.
Oh, these drums are super interesting.
Coming back. You're making me forget my past.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd feel like that again. I gained the peace with my past. Now you got me off track. I've never been this scared before. Feelings I just can't ignore. Don't know if I should fight or fly, but I don't mind.
Okay.
Tripping, falling with no safety net. Boy, it must be something that you said.
I love this backing texture, this like wall of reverb sound. Okay, Ty, I'm gonna let you finish, but wow, what a vibe. I love the texture and variety. I love that this song is not just entirely like, I love that this is like R&B with a twist. I think the hazy, like foggy atmosphere we're getting here, again, I think Ariana, honestly, we're only a couple albums in thus far. I think Ariana does a fantastic job when things are like super duper pop, when she's in her pop bag, she does that super duper well. But I think she also excels the most when she kind of gets wacky with it. And I'm referencing mostly Sweetener. I loved Sweetener. I think Sweetener as a whole project might be my favorite of hers thus far. I feel like a lot of people were a little bit like, oh, the Pharrell production's kind of wacky and some of the other stuff's a little bit weird, but I don't know. I think she does a really great job on top of it, and I think this song, not really saying that this song's as wacky as some of the stuff on Sweetener. I'm saying wacky with a lot of love. Again, I love it, but come on, you can't argue that. But again, I think it's maybe not wacky, but I think it's just maybe a little bit more like experimental, a little bit more focusing on like the atmosphere than just regular trap drums, or like even like the drums like samples that they're using like are just super unique, and I love that variety. I'm actually gonna run this chorus back real quick here.
Tripping, falling with no safety.
Yeah, but you have like this like regular rim, but then we have like this percussion thing in the background that I'm like, I can't totally tell what it is. If it's drums, someone banging on pots and pans, I don't know. And I love that.
Let your guard down, girl. You know we came too far now, girl. It's time for you to play your part now. You know we hit that jewelry store and we gon' ball out. Ups and downs, we had some fallouts. Put some ice on you, girl, let it thaw. Girl, your mind is safe to say. At the end of the day.
Nice. Okay. Harmonize it a little bit with Ty. That's cool. Harmony. Hang on. Oh, that was so satisfying for some reason. Yeah. Locking in instantly. Heard the instrumental cut out, heard the vocals come in, pushed the headphones into my brain. Come on, Cook. Nice.
Something that you say. Is it real this time or is it in my head? When I was 18.
I'm curious what that sample is. Okay, yeah, I that one's got to rank pretty high. I don't know exactly where this ranks, and you know, amidst everything. We'll cook at the end, but what a unique sound palette. Again, I think I said quite a bit in the middle, so I won't reiterate too much, but or I won't yap too much here. But just for the sake of cohesiveness, I think Ariana really excels on kind of these little bit more experimental R&B leaning tracks, just in general. So she did her thing. Ty did his thing, and I think together their harmonies blended perfectly. There was some really, I feel like I've been talking about, as I'm learning Ariana here, I'm picking up on certain styles that I like. Some things, you know, maybe I like a little bit more than others, but I think why I'm maybe liking this album so much and why you guys recommended me to listen to this is I feel like the Ariana that I've grown to like the most is her more R&B leaning stuff. I know I said what I said about Off the Table with the Weeknd, but I think this song really was as R&B as you could possibly get. But what I'm getting at is the harmonies, doing these like R&B harmonies where they play with like dissonance in such a colorful and unique way. And like that one point that I like really highlighted where Ty's harmony got like a little bit dissonant there for that one note with Ariana, but then kind of resolved. I don't know, man. It just hit in a certain way. I don't know. They cooked on that one in terms of the harmonies, which again, kind of no surprise, but hey, here we are. So let's keep rolling just over the hump, just into track 8, My Hair. Ooh. Now we're speaking my language.
So I'ma give you some instructions that you can't be scared to try. I want you to touch it softly like the way you do mine.
Is this like an interpolation or something? What is this melody? Am I tweaking? Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but this is incredible. Okay, hang on. I love this damn jazz guitar. Talking about the harmonies, you know, this is a perfect example with this like jazz guitar with these just such dense chords. Like, that second chord is so harmonically dense. And then the switch up, like, oh my god, this bass.
Be scared to try. I want you to touch it softly like the way you do mine.
Oh my god.
Body and this smooth smooth to touch the same way as my skin.
Ah! She did the chromatic thing. Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't handle it. Like,
You got body and it's smooth to touch the.
I can't handle it. Like,
You got body and it's smooth to touch.
it's so subtle, but it's so good.
You got body and it's smooth to touch the.
I'm gonna run it back again.
The way you do my mind. You got body and it's smooth to touch.
This is my damn channel. I'm gonna do it one more time and we'll continue.
The way you do my mind. You got body and it's smooth to touch the same way as my skin.
Oh my god.
Don't you be scared.
Oh my god, low register?
Hands from my head. Baby, 'cause that's what it's about. Come on, your hands through my hair. Oh, baby, so don't you be.
This harmony here is like so. What am I thinking of? It's like so SWV. Like the pads here and the harmonies. I don't know if there's like a sample or something, but like it had to have been like directly inspired.
So run your hands through my hair. Baby, 'cause that's what it's about.
Yeah, even with like the little glockenspiel thing on top.
Come on, your hands through my hair.
That's super duper quiet. I feel like it's so that time.
Don't you be scared.
And I'm talking like a little bit later SWV, like maybe like late 90s, early 2000s.
It's been way long overdue, just like these inches down my back. Usually don't let people touch it, but tonight you'll get a pass.
This song, oh my god, dude, I can't. This is the best song. I don't care. This is the best song. I feel like I haven't really been this animated on the channel in quite a minute, but man, this is doing everything for me. We're only a minute in, but literally the best song. I'm gonna run this verse back.
It's been way long overdue, just like these inches down my
Oh my god, the swing on these drums and just
don't let people touch it, but tonight you'll get a pass.
her vocal's so
Spend my
cool.
dimes and spend my time to keep it real.
The damn harmony, I can't do it.
So run your hands through my hair.
Dun, dun.
Baby, 'cause that's what it's about. Come on, your hands through my hair. Oh, baby, so don't you be scared. So come on, your hands through my hair. This ain't usually me, but
Okay.
I might let it
Come on, outro bridge thing, come on. Even for cool like this, that's okay, but vocals? Are you in my room right now? Are you hearing me react? Like, I say something and then she follows up with it. Like, what are we doing here? I can't handle this. Oh my god. Bro, that was 146 million. Oh my god, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? I can't trust your guys' opinion sometimes. Like the average music listener's like pulse on things, cuz like what are we doing here that this only like is one of like the lower streamed songs? Okay, whatever. I sung his praises enough. I'm gonna stop glazing this damn song, but like, I don't know. This song did everything right in my opinion. I talk about this also quite a bit. A little bit of meta commentary with reactions, but sometimes it takes a little bit for me to get into the world of the album, right? Sometimes, you know, you, the listener, probably heard the album, you know, a bunch of times, but me on first listen, sometimes it takes a little bit of me to kind of settle into the groove. You know, we're halfway through the album. I'm in the groove, so this was a pleasant treat. Now I'm totally in the world of the album. I wish if I could run the album back and re-listen to it, I would. Maybe I'll do like a re-listen thing for some of these albums in the future. But like with this refound energy, I really want to listen to this whole thing back. But yeah, best song. I'm not even joking. I said no more glazing. Incredible song. Let's move on. Let's get into track 9, Nasty. How we're gonna follow up with that, I don't know. Featuring Tinashe / Jay.
This bitch gonna make me.
Okay.
Got me all up in my feels.
I'm not even gonna comment on that. She's pissing me off. She's pissing me off about how flawless she keeps doing that.
No more playing safe, let's take it all the way. I'm just saying, I just wanna make time for you. Swear it's just right for you, like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you, know I was sign on the line for you. Bet I look nice on you, open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Yeah. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for?
Okay.
Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. Yeah. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? On it tonight, I wanna get.
Okay. Feeling the instrumental groove here.
Like you on vacation.
Call and response thing.
I'm gonna love you when you wake up in the AM. I just wanna make time for you. Swear it's just right for you, like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you, know I was sign on the line for you. Bet I
10 out of 5 on you.
Tonight I wanna get nasty.
What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight.
I wanna get nasty. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight. I wanna get nasty.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a YouTube pause. This might be a case where I say everything I need to say now in the middle of the song rather than the outro. That's the case, so be it. I feel like I haven't had really too much to say about this one so far. I feel like this honestly might be one of the most straightforward tracks on the album. Again, not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's a really vibey song. I mean, I'm grooving to it. Listen, I'm absolutely grooving to it, but I think it's just chill. I don't think it has to be this crazy song. I kind of just wish I got a little bit more. I think the vibe is super good. I think her vocal melodies, like the contour of the melody itself, not even how she's singing it, I think is really, really catchy and really, really good. I just wish there was maybe a little bit more harmonies on the song. That's, again, maybe just a nitpick sort of thing. Maybe the song doesn't need it. Maybe the song doesn't need, all these layers. Maybe it just needs a strong single vocal. But listen, just a preference thing. And that's where we're at. So
know the vibes, I don't waste no time. Take what's on your mind, make it real life.
Okay, got this muffled little
from the bed to the couch. Get to know how I'm feeling.
Building.
So much conversation.
Okay, we're still building. Yeah, okay. Hang on.
So much conversation, words so sweet. But so I behave, but boy, I'm weak. Yeah, my body's gotta say something to you. There's some way to tell us we true. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty.
This feels like if I close my eyes, when I'm closing my eyes listening to this, I feel like I would throw this on at like the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna, I think I kind of dug myself into a hole on that one. I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. Oh, and like the hardest cut of all time. Okay, yeah, I said what I need to say. Chill vibe. Nothing too crazy. Again, I wish I had a little bit more harmonies, but I think honestly, as far as album cuts go, this was pretty solid. Just banger. I don't know. I don't think it really needed much more. Great R&B cut. What more can you ask for? So, all right, let's get into track 10. West Side, I kind of rub my hands together a little bit when I see kind of a low streamer, because I feel like those have been kind of the ones that have been popping off the most. So let's get track 10, West Side. Cool production. Reverse things going on here.
I don't wanna think so much. I just wanna feel. You know that it ain't no rush. Let me keep it real. Just let me be in your life like that. In your life like that.
Nice.
I'll bring the light right back. I'll bring the light right back. I'm gonna make
There's like
you want more.
birds. Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna be a new favorite. Tell them you're closing the door. I am the only for sure. Babe. Hold up.
Oh, I love this percussion. There's all these like weird little bleeps and bloops that only happen for like a couple seconds.
On the west side by me. Hold up. There shouldn't be no hold up. There's more love if you follow emotions. Show up. Now if you done roll up.
I love the tone on this one.
It's better every time we chill. You ain't gotta bring no stuff. We got all we need right here. Just let me be in your life like that. Be your wife like that. I'll bring the light right back. I'll bring the light right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you want more. I'm gonna be a new favorite. Tell them you're closing the door. I am the only for sure, baby.
YouTube pause once again. Yeah, I'm kind of perplexed about, maybe I can't remember if I talked about it or if I just talked about it just for the stream, about people's reception on this album, but I'm just kind of scratching my head a little bit. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, put myself in the shoes of when this came out, to the average Ariana fan. Like, why wasn't this hitting? Or not even Ariana fan, but just like people in general. I don't know. I'm trying to pick it up. Maybe again, I feel like some of these last couple of songs, well, maybe not my hair, perfection. But West Side and Nasty for sure. I feel like are a little bit more stripped back, just true R&B cuts. So I feel like if you're not tapped into that, you're not gonna like the song. Understandable, and arguably by extension, you probably won't like the album. I feel like so far this has been pretty R&B across the board. You know, at the very least, you know, Motive had a little bit more of like a housey upbeat sort of thing, but everything else has been pretty R&B. But again, like I mentioned with Motive was half housey, half R&B, so it's not even entirely housey. It's mostly R&B. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like vocals, she's had some crazy whistle performances on this album so far. I mentioned kind of what I said about Nasty. Maybe it would apply to West Side too, with, maybe I wish this song had maybe a little bit more vocal layers. But again, I don't even know it necessarily needs it. It's just kind of a vibe. I don't know. I feel like some people just either get it or they don't with some of these more vibey tracks, and it just is what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of putting this in the same vibey pocket as Nasty. Again, I think this is just kind of another, I love this like reverse thing going on here in the background. Me switching tangents like just like that. But oh my God, it's like just like magic. Touching on the vibe, I love this like reverse instrumentation thing going on here. Especially with what she's talking about. I love that this like feels like we're suspended in time right now. Like it's just, listen, if we're in the context of the song, just me and you type things. And yeah, I think this just, it's a vibe, man. I don't know. Some people get it, some people don't, and that's where I'm gonna place it. Okay, like here we're getting she's just a little bit more restrained, I feel like, with where she's placing her vocal harmonies, maybe.
Hold up, there shouldn't be no hold up. More love if you follow emotions. Show up, now if you done roll up. Meet me on the west side for me. Hold up, there shouldn't be no hold up. There's more love if you follow emotions. Show up, now if you done roll up. Meet me on the west side for me.
Another really short song too, though. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the pin real quick here. I said what I pretty much need to say in the middle of the song, but I'm gonna unplug that pin from earlier. I feel like the last couple of tracks I haven't really heard too much strings, so again, not totally sure what to make of that as far as aesthetics go. I feel like we're a little bit kind of in between in terms of like these more true modern R&B elements. I mean, again, obviously this is a new modern R&B album, so obviously it's going to have these elements, but maybe just some songs just have the vibe. Maybe it's, I don't think maybe it leads on in terms of, I don't know if the strings do much storytelling here. I'm going to put the pin back in. Still going to keep an eye on it, but just as a little check-in, I feel like the last couple of songs we've kind of strayed away from it. But let's get in track 11, Love Language. Maybe we'll hear some strings come back again for that. Whatever, man. Of course it starts off with like a disco like string hit, but let's run that back. Love Language. This, oh, interesting.
I know you probably think it was the use. I promise it's the little things that you.
We're getting wacky. We're getting wacky. Come on, Ariana. Oh, I love the hard cut and the strings coming back. Oh.
Been a minute since I had something so sweet. If you gon' keep speaking my love language, you could talk your shit all night. You the medication when I'm feeling.
I'm not totally sure about that. Little on the fence about that thus far, but like, I'm here for it.
Been a minute since I had something so sweet.
Everything else.
If you gon' keep speaking my love language, you could talk your shit all night. You the medication when I'm feeling anxious. That's the kind of shit I like.
Okay.
Teach me how to love you. I'm not learning what it means.
Nice.
Speaking my love language, baby, talking shit all night. Why would a double backer do the same thing twice?
Oh my god, the groove on this is so good. Ooh.
Let my baggage at the door, claim your mind. Oh my. You soothe me. You hold it down with every word you speak.
Oh my god, I love the way that bass hits. Like, I don't even know if it's like using like a true double bass or something, but it has like this such a rich, low, warm tone when that chord change hits and her vocal changes. Oh, and the piano on top. Oh, yes. Come on.
If you gon' keep speaking my love language, you could talk your shit all night. You the medication when I'm feeling anxious. That's the kind of shit I like.
Okay, I don't mind it when it goes down like that. Yeah, keep it in the lower register, though. Come on, bridge, come on.
Ooh. Cause you know how to want, boy. Treat it just like Givenchy. It's expensive to taste. Ain't no need to remind ya. They say G in your
nice. Like, when you guys told me that this was going to be an R&B album, I was so excited for these tasteful bridges, and we're getting it. I'm running this back. I do not care. I'm probably going to edit quite a... I'm creating a burden for myself in the future, editing this, but...
Baby, pardon my French.
But do you hear this?
Baby, talking shit all night. Baby, pardon my French. But could you speak in tongues?
Ooh, crazy chord change?
Translation. Cause you know how to want, boy. Treat it just like Givenchy. It's expensive to taste. Ain't no need to remind ya. They say G in your face. You gon' keep speaking my love language. You could talk shit all night. You the medication when I'm feeling anxious. That's the kind of shit I like.
Already know the melody?
I want you to keep speaking my love language. Baby, talking shit all night.
Oh my god. The groove here. Whoa, okay, we got lyrics, but it's almost done.
Head over my shoes like, whoa. Know you like an inside joke. Running cause you just must be. That's you wanted in slow mo. I'm not what you had before. Your ex-girlfriend don't want no smoke. I ain't tryna
What? Why didn't we make that a whole song?
Head over my shoes like, whoa. Know you like it inside joke. Running cause you just must be. That's you wanted to slow mo. I'm not what you had before.
Okay, hang on. Let's...
That's the kind of shit I like. Baby, talking shit all night.
Okay, I'm gonna be on the podium. I'm gonna be on the podium here in the defense of that crazy outro. Yes, did I want it to be longer? Absolutely. It should have been its own song. But as far as album sequencing goes, the reason why I clicked from the end of, you know, the bulk of the Love Language song into Positions, just to hear how it transitioned, it did not. I think it transitions a hell of a lot better having that little kind of outro section, just in terms of vibe, despite it being pretty abrupt. I think it gets us there. So maybe that's why it's included, but I don't know if there's any why. I don't know why that was there, but I'm happy you're here. I just wish you were longer. That's all. But yeah, another kind of wacky one that kind of has my heart a little bit. I don't know. There's the only thing that kind of irks me a little bit is that damn string. That kind of whatever. I think I can put it to the wayside though, because the rest of the song was a banger. And honestly, on the second pass when it went down in the octave, you couldn't even really hear it anymore. Love that. As a whole though, incredible. Top 5. Let's say top 5. Let's be generous. In no order. I love that one. That one was a great one. That one has no riders, then I'm dead. Track 12, Positions. We're kind of getting close to the end here, but let's hear track 12, Positions. Obviously, I've heard this one again. Back to the true pizzicato strings.
Heaven sent you to me. I'm just hoping I don't beat history. Boy, I'm trying to meet your mama on a Sunday. The nigga I love on a Monday. Never need no one else, babe. 'Cause I'll be switching up positions for you. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I don't need a lift, they say I'm jumping through hoops. I'm a love infinite, nothing I wouldn't do, but I won't do. Switching for you, perfect, you're too good.
Okay, wow. As far as singles goes, like we're really moving through songwriting hoops here. Like
Heaven,
6 seconds already to the first verse.
'cause I'll be switching up positions for you.
Dropping right into the chorus. I don't really know if there's... Wait, the mama part is like the pre-chorus, kind of.
Heaven sent you to me. I'm just hoping I don't beat history.
That's dead-ass the verse. And then we're already into like a pre-chorus and then the chorus. And then there's no like really outro or like post-chorus thing. We just get right into verse 2. Like we're really, as far as singles go, like she knew how to play the cards in this song, is all I want to say. Switching full right into it.
Perfect, you're too good to be true. But I get tired of running. Fuck it.
And also as far as like repeatability, with these verses being so short, but now we got all this extra harmonization and layers for this pre-chorus section. Ooh, the string there. Okay, another pass. Nice variety. Already into the bridge, or only like a minute 40 in. Nice. Cool way to use that chorus melody in the bridge here. Okay, come on. Come on, backing vocals. Are we gonna run this through the finish line? Searching for you. In the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. Just throw out a little whistle there, just because. Ooh. Yeah, this one again, I've obviously heard. So I played a little bit more focus here on the kind of form of the song. I think that was just maybe a little bit more of a fruitful discussion point for me here for this song. But yeah, with everything that I already outlined about how kind of quick the song goes and knowing pop format, it makes sense that this has 1.7 billion streams. It's obvious, one could say, why this has 1.7 billion streams. Anyways, Toulouse wanted to make an appearance because it's Ariana time. He knew what's up. Come on, say hi. I don't know if Toulouse has been in all of the Ariana reactions thus far. What's going on, bud? Oh my god, you're so cute. But yeah, Toulouse wanted to say hello. So say hi to Toulouse, guys. All right, we're in the last two tracks here. Let's get rolling. We got track 30. Okay. We can't be doing this. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Hey. No, please don't eat my headphones. I can't afford it, please. All right, track 13, obvious. Let's keep rolling here.
I let a taste of you in the morning, keep me warming. Nothing else, nothing more important. Makes me wanna believe in love. I let a thought of us in the evening, crave the feeling. The way you feel, something about a feeling.
I gotta pause, I'm sorry. Toulouse, okay, lay down, buddy. I love you. I can't focus. You're begging for too much attention. All right, hang on. You want your moment, I'll give it to you. All right, I'm just gonna run the song back. I'm gonna try my best to ward off Toulouse, but...
I let a taste of you in the morning, keep me warming. Nothing else, nothing more important.
Of this like vintage string thing here.
Makes me wanna believe in love.
Ooh.
I let a thought of us in the evening, crave the feeling. The way you feel, something about a feeling. I'm praying we don't fuck this up.
Nice.
Others that I've had to impress me before, but I know you would
Stop, I'm trying to eat my headphones. So silly.
I didn't think that I would have to spell it out. Don't put the bands on me. When my love is free. Ain't no price on my loyalty. No shit got me right where you want me, baby. Could I be more obvious? Had to think when I'm under.
Okay, kind of getting that sass back from the first track. I like that. Getting that energy.
No shit got me right where you want me, baby. Could I be more obvious? Maybe if I'm lucky, you might stay the afternoon. If you gotta work, just promise me you'll come back soon.
Nice.
Maybe you should pack a suitcase too. I let a thought of you never leaving. Days repeating, getting steps up on a treadmill while you're sleeping. Never thought I'd believe in love again. Others that I've had to impress me before, but I know you're the real thing when you walk through the door. I didn't think that.
I apologize. I unfortunately don't have too much to say thus far. I've been a little bit distracted by the cat. I promise I'll run this one back. But just gotta note that while we're in the middle here. Please lay down. I love you, bud. I want to hang out with you so bad. We're almost done. I promise you.
Days repeating, getting steps up on a treadmill while you're sleeping. Never thought I'd believe in love again. Others that I've had to impress me before, but I know you're the real thing when you walk through the door. I didn't think that I would have to spell it out. Don't put the bands on me. When my love is free.
Nice.
Ain't no price on my loyalty. No shit got me right where you want me, baby. Could I be more obvious? Had to think when
Nice little fill.
Tell you all of my dirty truth. No shit got me right where you want me, baby. Could I be more obvious?
true instrumental outro. The remaining 30 seconds here or so. We're getting abducted. We're lifting up to something. Failed dream sequence. And a really quick fade out. Again, I apologize. Another viber. Unfortunately was a little bit too distracted to provide too much fruitful commentary. Trust, I will re-listen and I'll put my favorite, how I feel about it in the comments or something. But this first listen, I think it was just kind of in the same vibe as Nasty and Westside. I think just more kind of, I don't want to say chill vibes, but again, in the R&B bag, either you like it or you don't. I think this was a nice tone. Well, listen in the future, so don't strike me down if this is your favorite song. Okay, let's get into the last track. POV has quite a bit of streams. I think this, other than the singles, this is probably the most streamed, unless if this was a single. I don't know. But I'm excited. Track 14, POV. Feels like I'm playing Minecraft. I mean that so respectfully.
It's like you got superpowers. Turn my minutes into hours. You got more than 20/20, babe.
Okay. Let's let her cook. I was gonna say something, but let's keep rolling.
Turn my minutes into hours. You got more than 20/20, babe.
I don't care. I'm gonna say it. She quite literally said what I thought of during what song was it? West Side, where I mentioned that I kind of have this slow in time sort of feeling. Yeah, she quite literally painted that with the lyrics and POV. I just had to note it because I feel like she explained what I was trying to describe in that song. So if you didn't get it, that's what I was trying to say. So
it's like you got superpowers. Turn my minutes into hours. You got more than 20/20, babe. Made a glass the way you see through me. You know me better than I do. Can't seem to keep nothing from you.
Okay, vocals.
From the outside, permeate my ego and my pride. I wanna love me.
Okay.
The way that you love me. Oh, for all of my pretty and all of my ugly too. I love to see me from your point of view. I wanna trust me.
Oh, that was okay.
The way that you trust me.
That was super unique. I don't even know what to say from that. Okay, got that, but then.
I'd love to see me from your point of view.
Okay, and we're back already.
Still getting good at not leaving. Even though I'm scared. Learning to be grateful for myself. You love my lips 'cause they say that things we've always been afraid.
Okay, that's a great line. Okay, mid-song pause, classic YouTube moment. I just gotta say it. I think kind of a comment I made maybe at the beginning. If not, I'll try to develop on it here or develop the thought just in general. But I really like the subject matter of this song. I feel like most of the album has been really kind of talking about other people and relationships. And obviously a lot of that relationship is involving yourself as well. Obviously, you're kind of 50% here of the equation. But I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting just the sequencing of where we're kind of placing this at the end of this kind of love-fueled album. I feel like a lot of people not saying Ariana's doing this, full disclaimer, but I feel like a lot of people look for love in other people, just trying to kind of distract from maybe what they're lacking within themselves, or maybe not necessarily what they're lacking within themselves, but I feel like in some cases it can be used as a coping mechanism without addressing some underlying things, right? Not going to name specifics here. But I think Ariana here is not necessarily doing that. I think she's in a really healthy place where she can be with someone that allows her to explore herself as well. This isn't no 60-40 or this isn't her seeking for her. Well, I guess what I was getting at, it's just not her seeking for herself and another person, right? She found another person holding her down and they want her to be her And I think that's really the best thing that you could possibly do as someone in a relationship, as a partner or whatever. And yeah, I like that this is kind of like flipping it to the self a little bit, because again, I feel like we've been really other person forward, but now I feel like we're really kind of spinning this back. And yeah, again, it's inherently about the self and relationships, but I like that this is addressing this a little bit more directly. So hopefully that made sense. But let's keep rolling here and wrap this up.
Trust me, the way that you trust me. Ooh, 'cause nobody ever loved me like you do. I'd love to see me from your point of view. I couldn't believe
Okay.
see it for myself. I'll be impatient.
We're building something.
I'm only falling, frozen, slowly.
Yes.
Falling, got me right.
Ooh.
I won't keep you waiting. Frozen, slowly, falling, got me right.
Oh, of the pronunciation there.
My baggage waiting safely. And if my eyes deceive me, won't let them stray too far.
Okay, Bridge is bridging right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how we're ending it. Oh, there's a little backing vocal thing. Okay, yeah, I said mostly what I need to say about the song in the middle. I feel like that's been kind of the case for most of this album. So, positions, Ariana Grande. I apologize. This reaction's been kind of a mess. I feel like I've been up and down so much as far as energy goes. I feel like it took me a little bit to get into the Worldy album. I finally did get into the Worldy album. Now it's like, damn, I gotta listen back and gotta hear how, like, listen to some of these beginning tracks again with this kind of fresh perspective here. But I mentioned it throughout the reaction. I'm not entirely sure why this one is, I feel like I've seen hated so far on the internet. I don't know, I feel like the internet be hating on things just to hate on things, but yeah, I mean, there's a couple tracks that maybe I was kind of like, you know, maybe like, I thought it was pretty cool, I thought it was pretty good, maybe it's not enough for people, I don't know, but as far as favorites go, singles, bangers, 34, 35, banger, positions, banger, my hair, that's, me and my hair are like that, you know what I'm saying? Love Language, another kind of wacky one, but I love it. And also love Just Like Magic. I think those five are probably my top five. I'll put my little stars in the description for all the songs. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I think this is pretty solid. I don't know what people are thinking. Some more chill songs in her discography, but again, I think there's some true highlights here as well. So I mean, that's really all you can really ask for an album, right? Have consistently good songs and a couple standout songs in your career. Like, what are we talking about? All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching me react to this album. Please let me know what you want me to react to next and what your favorite songs are off Positions. And again, this album reaction is unedited on Patreon, so if you want to check that out, links down below. And again, the Excuse Me, I Love You live performance reaction is also on there as well. Fun little vibe. If you want to check it out, great. If not, again, just you being here and watching to the end is more than enough. I appreciate you immensely. So, in any case, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.